Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, you notice that the major altcoins are finally showing the explosion which I talked about 3 days ago. When Bitcoin climbed from 92k to 98k, there was a little bit of uncertainty and fear in the community, trying to figure out why major altcoins are actually still consolidating while Bitcoin is closing in close to 100k. I mentioned it's due to the Nasdaq listing. Once Bitcoin gets into a consolidation phase, there's going to be a lot of whales which are going to be taking profit, and the inflow of cash for all the altcoins is going to go explosive. And something that's going really explosive is actually Dogecoin. Just crossed over 45 cents and is showing no sign of slowing down. On the other end, the trading volume has exceeded the XRP's trading volume, and very clear that most likely we're going to be catching up to XRP's market cap very soon. There are some whales which are still buying up $180 million worth of purchase. The way Dogecoin is performing, it's probably going to break its all-time high and make it to 82 cents this rally that we're receiving right now. On the other end, here's how Dogecoin can rise if Doge gets 50 billion daily volume, and Metamask mentions this milestone for Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and be one of the first people to find out about the latest news about Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just update to algorithm, push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market. The user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing. Now, if we hit the like goal of 200, I'll do a live stream tomorrow. I noticed in the comment section some of you saying, Sky, can you please do a live stream? And that's only if we hit the like goal. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the way Dogecoin is performing. Now, if you remember, I talked about how the 39-cent support was very critical, and also the 44-cent resistance was very critical, as we did get rejected 2 times, and if you go all the way back to 2021, we have been rejected a couple of times at the same price range. Once today morning, we were able to climb over this and not get rejected. I mentioned how being in a consolidation phase around here is going to be very important, because the market is not going to keep climbing if Bitcoin does not follow through. I completely understand that Bitcoin was able to climb very quickly, but right now you can see that Bitcoin is pretty much at a standstill. I wouldn't even call this a consolidation phase, because the standstill is so strong. In the last 4 hours, we have seen no movement in the Bitcoin price. What does this mean? Well, in the long term, you need to understand one thing. Bitcoin is definitely gearing up for the next move forward, and the next move forward is definitely going to be an uptrend. The reason why we are in such a strong standstill and there is not much momentum is there is only one reason. There's a lot of money or institutional cash that's flowing into Bitcoin due to Bitcoin ETF. There's 2 reasons. Nasdaq listing has also focused on putting too much money into the crypto market, and especially Bitcoin ETF. Now, on the other end, there is a lot of whales which actually purchase at a lower price, probably close to 90,000. They're taking profit and they're putting their money into something else, which is the lower caps. Now, I'm not talking about very small coins. I'm just talking about the ones which are just below our boy Bitcoin. What does this mean? Well, there is going to be a little bit of a standstill, because there's a lot of money that's outflowing, but at the same time, all of that is being replaced with new money. Once that actual, the trade-off comes to an end, the inflow is still going to be greater, therefore the market will keep climbing. What is going to happen to the altcoins? Well, you need to understand, if Bitcoin is not going to show an explosive move, it definitely still needs to stay in an uptrend. Bitcoin staying in a consolidation phase is not going to be very beneficial for the altcoins. Maybe right now, because they're playing a catch-up game, they're able to show some crazy gains today like this. I mean, Stellar is up 50%, Doge is up 20%, DOT is up 30%. But for this movement to carry on and make sure that it does not slow down, Bitcoin definitely needs to cross the 100k. Just to give you perspective, I've been mentioning this for a long time, but it actually looks very real and it might be happening very soon. What I'm trying to say is, if you look at the daily chart of Dogecoin, you can see that maybe Doge will be breaking over 73 cents before Bitcoin crosses 100k. I completely understand this is a big speculation, because only 1,000 left before Bitcoin crosses 100k, but the reason for this is because the type of momentum that Dogecoin forms. Right now, it only needs another I would say close to 40 to 50% to catch up to 73 cents. I know it sounds like a big number, but the way it's been moving, if Bitcoin crosses 100K and if Doge is not close to its all-time high, I will be very surprised. And seeing the type of inflows that we are receiving, it's kind of impressive. Now, this is another whale that should give you perspective. So this whale just yesterday sold close to $100 million worth of Dogecoin at the price of 42 cents and 47 cents. That should give you perspective why the market is not able to show such crazy explosions, and the open interest is up another 40%. That's insane. It's about to cross 4 billion. Now, if the long and the short traders, if you see, it's still in the favor of long traders. So you can see that overall, Doge is still seeing so much positivity and optimism in the market. There is no signs that the Dogecoin price will be slowing down because there is just too many people expecting the price to go up. So it's definitely going to go up. And Metamask mentions that this is crazy, that Doge is actually in top 5 most traded or swapped tokens for their wallet. That's a big announcement because the amount of money that flows through Metamask, and if Doge is one of the most traded, I mean, if you just look at the trading volume, it should already give it away, as the trading volume is nearly catching up to Ethereum. That's a strong statement just to even think about it. Bitcoin buying pressure has surged across major platforms like Binance, OKX, HTX, and Bybit. Now that is exactly what I'm talking about. The buying pressure is so high, but the market is not climbing, and the reason for this is because the outflow of cash is equally high. Dogecoin price analysts, here's why Doge could surge another 60% and make it to its all-time high, and that is relating to XPAYMENTS. If XPAYMENTS plays out clearly around this time, maybe in December, we gets some sort of crazy announcement from XPAYMENTS that they're going live, let me tell you, Doge will be at its all-time high. Previously, we made it to our all-time high from our boy Elon as well, and this time around, maybe it might not be anything different. Bitcoin failed to reach 100K, but Doge exploded and is almost at 50 cents. That already says a lot of things. And Trump selects a pro-crypto as the Treasury Secretary. So there is a lot of people which are entering the crypto market and at the same time entering the US government. So what does that mean? Well, it's positive for the crypto market, and the HCFT commissioner calls for an urgent reforms in the US crypto policy. Now, if this policy plays out properly, well, Doge, which is Department of Government Efficiency, is definitely going to make sure that this is going to be seen as a good thing. So right now, there is definitely a lot of things happening. And another thing is the FTX moves 11 million coins, and the market impact is going to be interesting. Honestly, just be a little patient. You guys have a lot of profit to make, so I make sure you drop a like on it if you want to see a live stream, and I'll see you soon.